Hi friends, so what we're going to do is we are going to start the preterite tense. And the preterite tense is another one of our past tenses. So we have already learned the imperfect tense, correct? So your imperfect tense is one way that we talked about the past, what we used to do. Okay? But today what we're going to start to focus on is our preterite tense. The preterite tense is another type of past tense. And it's a little more challenging. You're going to want to take notes on this probably. It's a little more challenging. Okay? And our preterite tense talks about something that has happened. So it is a past tense. It is something that has happened, right? It's over. We know a time that something happened, all right? It has taken place. So if I were to ask you in Spanish, where did you go? What did you see? This is what you would use. Because in the imperfect tense, we said, where did you used to go? What did you used to see? So now we're going to learn how to talk about those one-time actions in the past. So let's start very simply. Let's start with our AR verbs. Now we're used to seeing these verb charts. We're going to start just with an AR verb. In the preterite tense, in the yo form, an AR verb is going to end with E with an accent. Okay? The to form is going to end with aste. The he, she form is going to end with O and an accent. Now, looking at this right away, can you tell me where there might be some possible problems? We're so used to seeing the O where? In the yo form, right, in the present tense. And now in the preterite, it's in the he, she form. But it includes an accent, and that's what sets it apart. The we form ending is amos. Well, that should be easy for us to remember. And the they form ending is aron. So, can somebody give me an AR verb? Yes, Michael. Jugar. And so I want to ask about a friend and say, did they play in the game last weekend? Okay. So did Marvin play in the game? Is my question I want to ask. Okay. So remember that in Spanish we don't really have a word for did. We have to assume it in the question mark. Okay. So Marvin. And now what's the word for play if it's in the past? He played. You take off the AR and you replace it with who? O with an accent. Jugó en el partido. So right away, one of my friends notices that jugo, we've seen jugo before and it means juice. But the difference is that this O has a what? It has an accent. And so what that means is it's the preterite form. Okay? Marvin jugó en el partido? Sí, Marvin jugó en el partido. Or no, Marvin jugó en el partido. Can somebody give me an example of another AR verb? Nadar, especially since we've been talking about travel, right? Travel. Nadar. Oops, I don't know what's happening right there on our board, but something crazy. All right, so now I want to ask you, did you swim on vacation? Did you swim on vacation? All right, so this is coming back to our vocabulary. Is there a word for did? Not in this case. All right, then so how do you say you swim in the past tense? Did you swim? So it would be, do I need to? I don't need it. We'll pick this up tomorrow.